Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, VC, Bay City, Michigan. I honestly didn't expect anyone to be on watching me this morning live. It is 5:30 in the morning on February 1st, 2025, and I am going to be on the road here in just a few minutes to head south of Detroit for a training, and so that's the reason I'm up early today. But it is the first of the month, and that means we flip to the first chapter of Proverbs and we start all over again. Yes, you can do this and learn something every single day for the rest of your life. Every first of the month, I flip to Proverbs chapter 1, I start reading and think to myself, Lord, are you really going to teach me something new? And every first of the month, chapter 1, a basic text, read hundreds of times, something else stands out to me. Almost always something that I am dealing with within my own life, whether it is as a pastor, pastoring other people, other pastors, or it's personal in my own life. There is always something. Often when I start reading in Proverbs, I ask God to show me first and foremost what it is that needs to be worked on in me, show me the things He's already worked on in me, and evaluate how I'm doing with those, and then if there's anything that I need to share with others. I come to you and I talk like I'm doing right now, and I share a little something. Today we're going to be reading from Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 5. A wise man will listen and increase his learning. A discerning man will obtain guidance. He goes on to say in verse 6, guidance for understanding a proverb or a parable, the words of the wise and their riddles. You know, I don't know how many times I've had occasion where somebody has spoken to me and told me something. This is what you need to do. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And while they're trying to give me good direction, it seems like foolishness. Or it seems like it's counter to what I want to accomplish. Or it seems like it is actually against what I need or want. And as I interact with it, I am, if you can't tell by looking at me, I am kind of rebellious. I don't fit the social norms. I want to do it my way. And it has cost me, my family, my friends, and those around me dearly. Because I was given a good piece of advice, and instead of following through with what they told me so I could learn why later, someone who I trusted to give advice to me and then rejected, I find myself stuck. Today, as I was reading this, I was asking God to review my life. He said, a wise man will listen and increase his learning, and a discerning man will obtain guidance, so that he can understand the proverbs or parables, the words of the wise, and their riddles. It didn't say I would understand them in the moment. It said so that I could understand them. So often, when I followed good guidance, good direction, when I listened and I increased my learning, as I worked through a process, I come to the other side realizing that while it wouldn't have been the way I wanted to do it, and it definitely wasn't the way I wanted to do it, it wouldn't have been the way I would have approached it, I could see that the way I would have approached it would have created havoc, chaos, and concern for me and the people around me. And if I did it their way, which, by the way, almost never do I do it their way, I always add my mix into it because, I got to make it me because I'm just stupid that way. It's the reason I'm in my 50s and God is still has me at the beginning. I have read this chapter every day or every first of the month for going on at least 15 years. I'm pretty sure it's more than that. And I still don't get it. I don't want that for you. I want you to know without a doubt that you don't have to have the answers. What you have to have is people that give you good guidance and direction. Because a wise man will listen and increase his learning. It doesn't mean he understands. It says that he will increase his learning. A discerning man will obtain guidance. Doesn't mean he'll understand. It says he'll obtain guidance so that he can understand a proverb, a parable, the words of the wise, and their riddles. It doesn't say that you'll understand them today, but as you work through the process, you will. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.